Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another video. So we are officially 2 shows down. We've done the Texas Pro, we've done the Atlanta Pro, and we are on, not peak week yet. We're like 9 or 10 days out while I'm filming this of my next show, which is the RGV Classic in McAllen, Texas. I know. Crazy, right? So I just wanted to kind of go over how show day went, like how I feel, what the next steps are, like my feedback, all of that stuff. So I definitely did this show day differently because it was literally just me and my mom, and I turned around so quickly to do it. And it was great. Like my mom and I had such a good time just like hanging out, and I felt really bad because I was like, sorry, I'm so boring, because it was just like train, send photos to coach, eat, rest, and like repeat. But she was so helpful. She made my rice, she cut up my cucumbers and stuff, made my sweet potatoes, and it was so awesome. So feedback wise, we ended up placing 6th, and the feedback was like almost exactly the same. So they said my conditioning was great. We ended up coming in even tighter than we did last time. My posing and presentation was so good. And it's just the development in my lower body. Like this is where I was a little bit like confused, because I was like, okay, is it like glutes and hams, or is it also like my quads need to get bigger? Because you guys know that my quads are, they're more dominant than my glutes and hams, and that's what we've been trying to build. So Tyler said like all over more mass in the lower body. And I was like, okay, so coach and I's game plan, at least for like off season, because I can grow my quads like that. We just start implementing more challenging training back in, and my quads are going to blow up. That's just what happens for me. So our off-season game plan is to still put the emphasis on the glutes and hamstrings and really hit it hard this off-season, so that we can have those more, like have the glute depth in the inches from the side, like poking out from my glutes and my hamstrings. And then we will start implementing back in more quads. But I know that's like off-season talk because we're still in season right now. But that's what coach said. So when I was initially trying to decide on like what show I wanted to do, I told coach, like, do you think we're still in a good spot? I'm always like going to listen to his advice, because like we just have that relationship with each other and that trust. And he was like, I think you should do the RGV, which by the time that I was competing, it was 2 weeks out from that day. And I was like, okay, cool. So basically the game plan has been, this week have been doing cardio again, definitely not the 50 minutes that we were doing like at the height of our weight loss and getting shredded. So it's dropped to 5 times steady state Stairmaster, 35 minutes each session, still posing daily. And I went back to like my base diet plan. So my base diet plan of, it's still low calories all around, but we have a little bit higher bump on my training days and then lower on my rest days. And then next week, like I'm checking in with coach tomorrow. You guys will see me in the next video, and we're going to have like a game plan for this next peak week. And honestly, in my head, I'm like, can we come back better? Like, I just don't know. Like everything is so day by day at this point, because I'm already like where we need to be. If granted, obviously we need to go into an off season in order to actually do the feedback of growing the legs and stuff. But like my body is primed and ready to go, and we have so much momentum of right where it is. So I am super pumped for this next show. And I'm curious of how like this next peak week is going to go, because this last time that we did it, where it was back to back, like there was only minor adjustments that we made, like dropping the calories at the beginning of the week so that we can come in a little bit tighter, and it worked perfectly. We ended up coming in leaner, was almost 2 pounds lighter. So I just get so excited by like all of this, of like the little adjustments that we're making. I hope that you guys are interested in it too. I mean, if you wouldn't be here if you weren't. So yeah. But yeah, I feel really, really great about it. I Someone's calling me. Oh, okay, hold on. So it was so cool to be on stage and to be in the first call out with Lisa, which is the girl who won the show. She's an amazing competitor. She's sixth in the world as of right now, at the Olympia. And like, what's crazy is Kendall and I, when we talk about the Olympia and like the Arnold on the podcast, like we usually go over like the competitors, and it's just really cool to like be talking about her on a podcast and like how much we admire her physique and, you know, the feedback that she got from the judges and all of that. And then to be standing next to her, excuse me, bound to happen. I just ate. And then to be standing right next to her in the lineup, like literally she was number 104 and I was 105. So we were like lined up right. She was right in front of me each time. Like it was crazy. She's so sweet. And it was really cool to like talk to her about like the adjustment that she's been making, like the feedback she's been getting, what she's been doing with her training and her posing. It was so cool. She's such a sweet girl, and she's so like such a fierce competitor. So it was an honor to like be in the first call outs with her and to be like in a photo with those girls. Like the competition is fierce, guys. And like at this point, I can't do anything to adjust the feedback that I'm getting, because the feedback is just to grow. And we can't do that until we go into an off season. But I just can't shake that like I have such a good momentum going, and I love doing this so much, and I learn so much each show that I'm like, I want to do as many as I can this season while still protecting my body and my mind and, you know, staying healthy. It's just right now I feel like I'm in like this prime sweet spot where everything, my body is working for me. It's not working against me. Of course, like I'm sleepy and I'm fatigued and like I'm getting hungry and stuff like that, but I'm on top of everything. I'm on top of like my posing, my training, my recovery work. And so I'm just really, really pumped. So that's how I feel so far. So I'm really excited for the next video to see, you know, how my physique is looking. We'll do a physique update. We'll talk to coach and see what he thinks for this upcoming peak week that we'll have starting again. And as always, y'all, I love you all so much, and you are more powerful than you think. Bye.